Good afternoon, KW Showcase fam. Thank you for joining me for Advanced Social Media. I'm really excited to have you all with me, so let's hop right in and let's get social. All right, starting off, we have our introduction. You will see here that we have a table of contents that we're going to cover in today's meeting. We are going to go through marketing goals, target audience, positioning strategies, promotional strategies, social media audit, and next steps. So that explains why I pre-recorded this session, because there is quite a bit of information that I'd like to get through today. So if you have questions, I encourage you to write them down as we move along. And at the end, we will answer any questions that you may have. All right, let's hop right in. So our marketing plan. If you attended Social Media 101, you would have heard me talk about picking a platform. So there are many platforms out there when it comes to social media. I recommend picking a platform that works best for you and your business, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, that's up to you. And that's something that you'll really get a better feel for as you start looking at insights and diving a bit deeper into how each of these platforms work for you and your business. It's also really important to know, based off of your consumer needs, which platform would work best for you. So what we'd like to do is put together a marketing plan and process that's implemented based off of your business goals and your consumer needs. Then put together compelling and targeted social media tactics that are proven to grab attention of potential clients. Then proven processes and analyze results that allow you for successful campaigns. All right, your marketing goals. So your marketing goals should be based off of your business and what works best for you and your business. For social media marketing goals to be successful, they need to be realistic and trackable. They also need to be tied to clear objectives that will grow the brand, establish processes that allow us to efficiently put into work upfront to create meaningful social media creatives and verbiage that will promote your brand. When you're putting your marketing goals together, the idea of a marketing goal is to make sure that we're putting together realistic, trackable creatives that have clear objectives that are going to help you establish processes to get in front of your clients and make sure that you're growing your business and your brand. All right, a little bit more about your marketing goals across all platforms. You really want to think about your reputation management. You're delivering high quality, relevant content that will engage an audience, establish brand trust, and drive business. Demand generation, you're establishing authority and industry expertise and driving website traffic. Brand identity, you're communicating consistently and generating loyalty. You're building a community around your business and you're generating and nurturing leads. Enhance visibility, raise brand awareness and boost brand engagement. These are all very important things to keep in mind as you are building your brand and you're putting together your marketing goals. Align your goals with your business objectives. Okay, so you really want to take a look at this when you're aligning your goals with what your business objective is. I always say, write it down. So if you could put together 3 columns, you write your business objectives, your social media goals, and your key metrics. For example, if your business objective is to grow your brand, your social media goal is then awareness. These metrics will shine a light on your current and potential audience. The key metrics that you want to look for are followers, shares, mentions, tagged or not, post reach. And this is all more information that we will get into as we continue on and we look into insights. All right, next up on our table of contents is your target audience. This is very important. So knowing and reaching your audience is very important when it comes to creating brand identity. So know who your audience is and what they want to see is key to creating content that they will like, comment on, and share. It's also critical for planning how to turn followers into clients. All right, then you'll want to classify your audience, understanding the networks that they belong to. So there's the younger demographic that might be a little bit more inclined to be on their cell phones and they're looking at social media quite more often throughout the day. Then there's an older audience. If your clients are falling into the older audience, you know, maybe they're looking at their email a bit more, maybe they're on YouTube a bit more. So you'll really want to take a look and understand better what it is that they are how they're going about using their social media. Positioning strategy. So how to position your brand to have a competitive edge. Your brand, you should always have 3 uniques. These are the ways that you position yourself. So for example, you have your logo, always in compliance with the KW Showcase, Keller Williams Realty. And you brand yourself by saying, for example, over X number of transactions and counting, X 5-star Zillow reviews, our growth is driven by referrals, top X agent or team for the #1 brokerage in the world. These are ways that you can help establish your brand by coming up with 3 uniques that are specific for you and your business. Again, these are just examples. So you want to think about what your 3 uniques for your brand and your business are to help establish that identity. All right, your brand and compliance. So we've talked about this a little bit in Social Media 101. You've seen the emails come out. So I just really want to drive this home because this is really important. We're seeing a lot of people get into trouble, luckily not from our office, but from other Keller Williams offices and other brokerages around that are not following the compliance. So this is something that we really need everyone to really get in line with and start doing, because really at the end of the day, it's your code of ethics. It's something that you made an agreement with when you became a realtor and a real estate agent to make sure that you're prominently displaying on all of your marketing material across all platforms, online and offline, your brokerage. You do not ever want to appear that you are coming from a place where you are an independent broker. You are always supposed to align yourself with your brokerage. It's really important that you do this because there are a lot of agents out there right now that are on social media and watching. And if they see that you're not doing that, they are calling people out. So just be careful, protect yourself, and make sure that you have the KW Showcase logo on all of your offline and online marketing, okay? All right, so your business and proven processes. It's always really important to have a buying proven process and a listing proven process. These are the processes that you establish throughout your business and your career. And this is something that you as an agent or a team will be able to bring to your clients to distinguish yourself from other agents or teams. These processes, these should be outlined in a document that can be shared with potential clients. This is something you can use print marketing, but you can also share it on your social media. So with the way that we are today in today's world, everybody is online. I highly recommend, if you're having a Zoom consult, that you're having your buying proven process and your listing proven process in a format that you can share it on a Zoom call with your clients. Promotional strategies. So cause marketing, website traffic, and social media. Hold on 1 second, please. Sorry about that. So promotional strategy, cause marketing, website traffic, and social media. This is next up on our table of contents for promotional strategy. So we'll dive a bit deeper into each of these as we move on here. Cause marketing and cross branding. Okay, so this is something that I really enjoy and wanted to talk more to you guys about. So when you are doing marketing, you are going to find that people are going to draw their eye more so towards items that are for a good cause. So when you're on social media and you're putting up an event that you're hosting, whether it's a virtual Zoom event or a drive-by event, it's always really important to show that you are doing it for the cause, right? So incorporate more posts in social media that are recognizing a cause. How do you do that? You create your own and you share their posts to your business page, or you share your post to their business page. I apologize. For example, we had the Agent Appreciation Ice Cream Party. So if this were before COVID, it would be a Client Appreciation Ice Cream Party, right? So we would have shared this on our business page, and we would have aligned it with the Market Center Cares, where you'll see the logo down here, just above our KW Showcase logo, because we always want to be in compliance. We recognized the sponsor, which was Carla Hine with Lieberman Law, and we put it out there to the public to let them know that we are hosting an appreciation party, and it's to benefit the Market Center Cares. It's for KW Showcase properties, where it is, when it is, and the details. So this is something that will get a lot of attention. This is something that I've done a lot of in the past with events that I've hosted for different teams. And, you know, the more that you put this up there, you're going to really dive into insights later, and you're going to see that you're going to get a lot of attention on these cause marketing posts. So if you have swag and you have a charity that you promote and that you are behind and you stand behind, if you have your logo and you have the KW Showcase logo, put the other logo for the cause that you have on that swag as well. So this will help you grow your brand, and it will help grow awareness of your cause. Also, social media raffles. If you have a cause that you are really involved in, ask that cause if they would be okay with putting together a raffle that you can do where you can share this information with your audience and you can pick a winner. Raffles are always really hot and get a lot of attention. All right, moving on to your business website. So your business website is very important. I know that a lot of you have your own business websites. Maybe you haven't implemented and used it to the way that you could yet. That's okay. If you haven't, we'll talk more later about getting you involved with Scott Leroy Marketing, because they will help you get your business website to the next level for free. So your business website is really important because what you want to do is you want to monitor it daily. You want to look for real-time updates of press news, listings, and social media. You're going to be driving followers to your site when boosting and promoting unless otherwise discussed. So we'll dive more into that as we get into more on the creative side, but know that your website is basically the main place that you want to be driving your clients and customers to off of your social media sites. So if you're posting something and you're saying, new listing coming soon, contact me. You can also say learn more with the boost button and have them go directly to your website from that learn more button. All right, social media, value of social media and driving traffic to your business page. So your website is the hub of your business. Social media serves as the spokes. Social media is meant to generate interest in your website. You want to always keep in mind that you want to stay appropriate to the industry and the environment, okay? So let's really think about this for a second. Your website is the hub of your business. Social media serves as the spokes. So social media is helping drive all of the interest to your website. So everything you do on social media is to drive that interest to your website. You want to make sure that you're staying appropriate to the industry and to your environment, meaning your audience, because you're going to want to make sure that you're driving the attention to that website for people that are specifically looking for your line of work and what they need from your type of business. Okay, social media audit. So social media overview. According to a recent study from NAR, 47% of real estate businesses noted that social media results in the highest quality leads versus other sources. 77% of realtors actively using social media for real estate in some way, shape, or form. 99% of millennials and 90% of baby boomers begin their home search online as opposed to in-person referrals. So this is some pretty important stats to take a look at here. I mean, when it comes to social media, we all know, especially living through COVID now, that these stats are probably just increasing, right? So more and more people are on social media all day long, looking at things that are going to drive their attention and things that are of interest to them. 99% of millennials and 90% of baby boomers begin their home search online as opposed to in-person referrals. That's a huge stat from NAR. So I want you guys to think about that as you're moving forward with your social media. Successful posts deems generally across all social media platforms. So this is based off of research that I've done. Holidays and birthdays, they get a lot of engagement. So a lot of likes, a lot of shares, a lot of comments. So those are great posts to be putting up on your social media platforms. Charitable causes, posts that support a good cause, i.e. Red Day. If you don't have a cause that you support, you can always share the post from the Market Center page that support causes like Red Day and Market Center Cares and KW Cares. Other posts that do really well are real people with faces. So posts with faces in them. So oftentimes we see realtors posting homes, but they say for sale with the home, right? try to get your clients to stand in front of that house and take a picture with them, because you're going to see a lot more likes, you're going to see a lot more comments, your clients are going to want to share it. It just gets a lot more engagement. So I strongly encourage you to ask your clients to be present and stand up in front of the house and have those photos. Client comments. So post comments from your clients, referrals, references, anything like that that's going to help promote your business. Get that up on your social media pages as soon as you can, because it's going to help get you a lot more engagement. All right, here are a few more proven successful posts generally across all platforms. Again, up top, we see charitable posts, with a lot of engagement. Double trouble stories, so meaning people who have bookended a deal. Fewer collages and more swipe throughs on Instagram, meaning if you put up a post of a client who you helped list and you helped buy, put it up as a swipe through, don't do a collage, so it'll get more interaction. People are looking for the next photo. Something new, so something we don't see a lot of already from other agents, their profiles. Try to do something outside of the box. It's okay to copy what's already out there, but it's also nice to do something new that people haven't seen yet. Top tier professionalism, so publications, highlight major accomplishments. If you've been published in a magazine like Boston Agent Magazine, get that out there. Make sure people are aware of who you are and what kind of business you're doing, that you're being published. Client and realtors, more closing posts with clients and agents in them, especially true if home isn't breathtaking. So again, we just talked about this a little bit. If the home isn't that pretty, definitely encourage your clients to get in front of the house to take the photos, because everybody's going to want to take a look at your clients and congratulate them more than a home that might not be as eye-catching and appealing. All right, KW Showcase Properties Facebook page. So we've created a Facebook page that is outward facing towards our consumers. So this is a page that you guys can access and use. This is a page that you can share the posts that we've put up with your clients. We encourage you to do so. Everything is branded and in compliance, so we encourage you to use it if you're not able to come up with your own creatives. Facebook overview. Facebook allows us to share with our followers who we are as a business, as well as who we are as individuals on the team. So real estate is all about relationships, and this is one of the posts that we put up. So I felt like this creative really aligned well with, what Facebook is. You really want to be showing people who you are as a business, as who you are as an individual on a team or as an individual agent out there. Facebook best platform for real estate. So Facebook really is one of the best platforms for real estate. As far as different social media platforms, Facebook is #1 right now. So I would highly recommend using Facebook. If you are not as familiar with social media and you're a little bit on the fence, start with Facebook. I think it's a great place for you to really start getting your business known and out there. I highly encourage you to create a business page if you have not already. And invite all of your friends from your personal page to follow your business page. This will all be shared with you after today's class, so you can read through this in a bit more detail, but it kind of goes over a little bit more in detail how real estate is visual, real estate is local, real estate is personal and emotional, and real estate is data-driven. Facebook strategy. All right, so for the Facebook strategy, you want to attract an audience. So you'll have your target audience. You're going to develop the content strategy. You're going to diversify posts, videos, and image links. You're going to establish a posting schedule, and you're going to respond to fan engagement. So it's very important to attract your target audience, develop your content strategy, diversify your posts, establish a posting schedule, and respond to fan engagement. The biggest thing I see right now is that a lot of people will put up posts and they're getting engagement, they're getting comments, they're getting likes, and they're not corresponding with them. You really need to make sure that you're doing that, because that is so important in order to get people to really continue to engage with your brand. If people are commenting, like it, comment back, it's very important. All right. So for KW Showcase Properties Facebook demographics, this is a little bit about insight. So on the back end, you can see how we are doing, and this is something that you can do on your business page as well. So I wanted to show this example with you so that you could see it, but we can definitely go through insights a little bit deeper after this recording if anybody has any questions. So as far as our engagement with our brand, we see that our engagement is mostly women, 56%, and 44% men. And that's typically between the ages of 45 and 54. So this is something that you want to keep a close eye on, because this will help you figure out who your demographic is, who your followers are. So make sure you're keeping a close eye on this in Insights. Also for KW Showcase Properties, we get to look at the back end because it's a business page, and we get to see when our audience is viewing. So obviously this has changed significantly over the years, but right now we have a pretty stable viewership from anywhere between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. You know, before it was really a lot in the morning when people were commuting to work, or at night when people were commuting on their way home, or later after the kids were off to bed. But now it's pretty stable throughout the day, and it seems like people are starting to drop off in the more early morning and late evening. Why that's important, just to go back to that, is it tells us when to post. So we want to make sure that we're putting our posts up during these hours where we're highly visible. So this is something that's important to look at, because you want to know when your consumers, or when your clients are watching your posts. And that's when you want to post, because that's when it's going to be seen. So as far as looking at types of successful content, you can go to your insights in Facebook, and you can see what type of content is doing really well based off of the algorithms that they have on the back end. So this changes really quickly and really frequently based off the types of posts that you're putting up. So I strongly suggest that this is something you're interested in trying to really keep an eye on, that you look at this on a weekly basis. For KW Showcase Properties, for example, videos were the most viewed over photos or shared video. So videos that we posted ourselves that were recorded by one of our agents and one of our staff members got the most engagement. So I really like this. I think this is a great way to see what type of content is going to get you the most reach, the most post clicks, the most reactions, comments, shares. This is something that I think will really help you in your business and help grow your brand. All right, KW Showcase Properties Facebook page likes, measured using the Insights page year to date. So as you can see, I pulled this creative a little while ago. So this was between March and June. We can see that our likes are going up. As of today, it was 814. This was pulled back in June because that's originally when I was going to host this class, so I apologize. But if we looked at it today, we'd see that our likes for our page have increased even more. All right, so Facebook boosting. Why is Facebook boosting so important? Boosting a post on Facebook, you can do a paid advertisement to target that audience. This allows us to touch an audience over and over and over again. So if people are looking at your business and at your brand, they're going to see this post more frequently, and they're going to be more inclined to click on it and want to learn more if you're boosting it. Boosting does require a payment. You can be specific when boosting to your specific demographic that you want to reach as well. Boosting is definitely something that I would recommend looking into if it is something you're interested in. We have seen a lot of success with it. It will increase your likes. It will increase your shares. You can also run paid Facebook ads on KW on command. So that's something else you can look into as well. So using Facebook ads in command. All right, so you can schedule posts and you can do paid advertisements. A lot of our agents have been doing this and have been seeing a lot of success. So I strongly recommend using this. If this is something that you're interested in, try it out, throw a couple of bucks at it, have some fun with it. You're really going to see a lot of success from it, and your leads all go right back into your command account. So I strongly suggest taking a look at this. Facebook recommendations, so content curation. So content curation is when you find content from different sources and share descriptions of the content and add your own commentary. So why is this done a lot on Facebook and Twitter? more followers and Facebook fans because you gain authority. If we are constantly being part of a network, community, industry, people will look at us to see what's happening, what's worth discussing. You gain influence. If we have a good foundation of content and social media sharing, people are going to come to you to find out more information. Here's a few examples of content curation. So Keeping Current Matters. They often post a lot about the real estate market and how things are doing. If you're resharing this information with your own little verbiage at the top, this is a really good way to be known as somebody who really is a master in the industry and understands the business, and people will look to you for more information specific to real estate as time goes on. Okay, quick YouTube overview. So YouTube is a really successful tool to share and engage with your clients while promoting your brand and driving website traffic. So we have our own YouTube page here, KW Showcase Properties. I highly encourage you to use it, to share it if you don't want to have your own. However, if you create your own, I say throw it up there in your signature, make sure it's clickable. You can hyperlink it. Happy to help anybody that needs any help with that. This is a really good way for you to share customer testimonials, to discuss who you are as a brand, who you are as a culture, who we are as a culture here at KW, events that are happening in our community, content that appeals to your audience. A tip, 10 plus minutes in length is recommended. People are likely to watch 10 plus minutes, but I wouldn't go too far over an hour because that's when you really start to see people drop off. The base age demographic for YouTube is between 18 and 54, which is a pretty wide range. So if your demographic falls between 18 and 54, I strongly recommend grabbing a YouTube channel. It's easy, it's free. You can do it all from your Gmail account. And all you have to do is record a session like I am doing right now and throw it up on your YouTube channel. All right, KW Showcase Properties Instagram overview. Instagram is most commonly used to share photos and or videos to tell a story. Hashtags are an important element of posting on Instagram as it allows followers to see all posts related to the specific hashtag. So Instagram is awesome. You can do posts, you can do videos, you can do stories. I know most of you are pretty involved in Instagram. I know that we talked about it in Social Media 101, creating a business account for your Instagram. It's really a great place to post from because it's connected to Facebook. They were tied together. So now what you can do is you can post from Instagram directly to Facebook and your posting is done. You don't have to go back and do it a second time. The only thing that I will say is if you're tagging somebody, people have separate handles on Instagram and Facebook. So make sure that you're going back to Facebook after and updating that handle so the appropriate person is tagged. Our KW Instagram account, here are a whole lot of analytics behind it. Instagram has analytics, which are insights as well. It's same as Facebook. So this is something that's really great. You can see who your followers are. You can see if it's mostly women or men. You can see who you're reaching as far as an age range. You can see when they're viewing. This again is very similar to Facebook because they're bought together. So they do very similar type of work. So I strongly recommend having a business Instagram account so that you can see how your social media is performing. All right, Twitter, hopping into Twitter. What to tweet? KW Showcase news, client news, new listings, open houses, local news, cause marketing news, real estate industry news, Twitter recommendations, video. Like Facebook, video does really well on Twitter. So I strongly recommend if you're doing videos, putting them up on your Twitter account. Hashtags are also really important on Twitter. So make sure you're hashtagging. You can show videos that are agent and or team success stories, habits that you have. You can speak to your experience about your business and real estate. You can talk to millennials about home buying recommendations. You can talk to them about buying and selling in the time of COVID. This is all really important type of content to put out there. You can also do photos. However, video is known to get a lot more interaction on social media as far as insights. Your business Twitter layout options. So present your brand on Twitter by using Command Designs. Canva is also another tool. So hop into Command, check out Designs. There's a lot of options there for you to create a layout for your Twitter account. So it can be nice. It can be tied into your logo. It can be tied into the KW Showcase logo. So I highly recommend using one of these two options. Command is free. Canva you might have to pay for. All right, your business in LinkedIn, analytics overview, and KW Showcase update. So we are working on creating a KW Showcase LinkedIn at the moment. However, if you have your own personal or business LinkedIn, I highly recommend that you follow as many real estate agents as you can to build your referral network. You also start following your clients and, you know, really communicating with them on there, posting open houses on there. We're living in a really weird time right now where people are losing their jobs. They might be using LinkedIn to look for new jobs. You know, maybe they have a friend that they're helping look for a job and they're looking for a house, and then they see your new listing pop up there. So LinkedIn is another great resource. I strongly recommend utilizing it if this is the platform that you choose to utilize. A few LinkedIn recommendations: professional content, culture and opportunities, and company news. So again, we'll share this link with everybody after, but here's a couple of different examples as far as professional content, culture and opportunities, and company news. All right, guys, let's hop into next steps. So thank you so much for listening to me just jump through the table of contents there. Next steps, if you haven't already, pick your social media platform or platforms. If you want to use Facebook and Instagram, I say do it, you know, but make sure you get those business accounts hooked up so that you can be posting from Instagram to Facebook. Establishing your marketing goals for the upcoming year. Establish and understand your audience. Establish a positioning strategy. Create a promotional strategy. Create and implement your marketing plan. Perform a social media audit weekly, monthly, and quarterly. Always be looking for new ways to grow and establish your brand identity. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. We're going to hop into a Q&A now, so I will talk to you very soon.